Alright, what is going on? Welcome back. As I promised, sorry, something bit me on my leg. As I promised, I said I was going to talk about beard products today. Little back history on my beard. So, I've never been anti-beard like some people, and I've never been really pro-beard. I just think hair's there to play with, you know. God gave it to us to have fun. So my dad and I, we used to always sit around talking about reading some kind of deep theological, philosophical books in a leather chair, smoking a pipe like Sherlock Holmes or The Hobbit, and having a crazy beard and stroking it. It's just things we reminisced about, thinking it would be cool to do. So you know, in our imagination. So I convinced my wife to let me grow a beard a year ago. My dad, I don't know, my dad passed away about 9 months ago, and I just wanted some change in my life. So I grew a beard, and I tried to grow a beard 2 other times. The first time, I think I grew it out for the winter and Christmas time. And then the next time, I grew it out again, really trying to grow like a crazy beard like I've got now. And I got sick like 4 months into it or something, and I felt really gross, and kind of at a whim, I shaved it off, and I regretted it. So I grew it back, and it's came back with a vengeance. So we're looking at 9.5 months of beard growth. It will be getting shaved off, because I made a promise to my wife, and I'll tell you a funny story in a second. But let's get to the beard products. So if you're thinking about growing a beard, or you've got a beard, what are some good things to have around to help? And I'll kind of show you the things I've got that helped me, and some mistakes I'm doing now that I know I'm doing, but I'm not going to change it because my beards are going to go in a while. So there's no point in investing in this other stuff yet, but down the road I might do it. So the first thing is, as you're growing a beard, a lot of guys complain that when they grow their beard out, they get to a stage where it's real itchy, and they're like, I can't stand it, I can't grow a beard, and they shave it off. Well, that stage only lasts a week or two, and then once you get past it, it'll itch here and there, but then eventually that just goes away. It's just like regular hair anywhere else on your body. I mean, it's just there. But what would help, and I highly recommend to guys that are either thinking about growing a beard or have a beard and they just have never done anything with it, is get some beard oil. This is Botanical Natural Man Bay Lime Beard Conditioning Oil. And what beard oil does, it moisturizes the beard, it keeps the frizziness down, because beards do that, and it just keeps the skin underneath real healthy, and it adds a nice shine to the beard, and it makes a good smell. So beard oil is awesome. And if you're growing a beard in the beginning, like I said, that itchy stage, what would really help to get through that is beard oil. So I highly recommend it, and I'll show you the first things I got. First, I had a few other beard oils. There's a local barber down here. She made her own, and I bought it, and it was expensive. It's like 20 bucks for an ounce. And then I found a guy named Mr. Natty online, and you should check out his videos. He's a really cool barber. He's like a pop-up barber in England, and he's got all kinds of cool stuff. He's just real old-fashioned, old-timey, what you would imagine a barber from the early 1900s to be like. He makes beard products, and I got Mr. Natty Frank's Beard Elixir. Love the smell of this stuff, and it made my beard feel really good. Only problem is, it's expensive. It's like 15 to 25 bucks for an ounce. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I loved it. But I was like, I went through this so fast, and I went through the other one so fast, and then the bottle was about the same size. So I looked on the internet and I found this stuff. the Natural Man Bay Lime Beard Conditioning Oil. What's awesome about this is 4 ounces, which is huge for oil. I mean, look at the comparison. 4 times as much, and I paid, I think, 20 bucks for this, and I bought 2 of them, so 40 bucks for 2 bottles, and that lasted me. That was since April, and I use this pretty frequently throughout the day, so I'm about a third way down. So once this runs out, I'm going to get some different kind of oil, but I highly recommend getting beard oil if you're looking to do that. The other thing is mustache wax, and I've got 3 here, and I'll kind of talk about the differences between all 3. First, mustache wax, I went on, I believe it was West Coast Shaving, and I looked at different mustache waxes, because a lot of guys, they trim their mustache so it doesn't go over their mouth. I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to grow a crazy beard, crazy mustache, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm doing that, and I've done that, if you can see. And yeah, it looks crazy. Sorry about the light in here. So the first one I got, had good reviews, was called Brother's Love. Yeah, right there. And it was okay. It worked in the beginning when my mustache was a little smaller. It's not a strong wax, and if you play with your mustache throughout the day, it will flake, kind of like hairspray or something. So, as you can tell, I don't use this often, and I probably won't finish. So then I went to CVS, and I found Clubman, same company that makes the styptic pencils, and I believe they make the Panade aftershave, which I need to check out. This stuff's awesome, has a nice scent to it, and it holds better, but it still wasn't perfect. The longer it got, the less manageable it was, I guess. So then I got Mr. Natty's Natty Mustache Twizzle Wax. Comes in a little tin, you could carry it in your pocket if you want. Cool label. And it's just beeswax. It's got a nice smell, and you basically just stick it in your fingers, warm it up. If you don't, you're going to pull some hairs out of your mustache. And what this does is it controls crazy frizz. You can see my hair is going real crazy right here. So, and I'll show you that real quick in a second. Other couple things to note if you're growing a beard and what will help is, one, combing, and combing it often, or brushing. Now here's where I'm making a mistake. I'm using a plastic comb, and if you watch any dudes that are serious about beards, this is a no-no. What they claim you need is a handmade bone comb. And the reasoning is these things bend, they sometimes have sharp edges, and they can snag on your hair and break the hairs, and that's not good for the health of your beard. But I've been training my beard since day one, just combing through it like this, and I have pretty fine hair, and if you use beard oil frequently, combing shouldn't really be an issue. I mean, this is going right through it. It's not pulling, it's not sagging, it's not pulling hairs off or anything like that. But if you do comb, be gentle. Beards are fragile, as manly as they are. The other thing I didn't make a mistake on is get a boar hair brush. The difference between regular combs and brushes, like I said, is they can damage the hair because they've got sharp edges. With boar hair, because it's animal hair, something the way when you look at it microscopically, the way the hair's formed, and when it rubs against your hair, it's actually smoothing kind of the shafts down and makes it end up looking pretty nice. So, boar hair brush, get one of those. So, those are all the things I get. If I have any more tips, I'll kind of let you guys know. If you have any questions on beard stuff, just ask. And I'll show you real quick. Where are we at? 9 minutes, not too bad. So what I do, some guys use their thumbnail. I take this little tiny mustache comb, just just get a little bit of wax. It really doesn't take much. Put it in your fingers, you warm it up, and you'll start feeling it kind of melting. And as it does that, you just simply rub through. Problem with this wax, I'll just let you guys know, and this is probably any wax, it's really hot where I live right now. It's getting really humid, so your beard will start doing weird stuff like this curling up on my mustache. That's not me trying to do that, that's just humidity. But it looks cool, so I just let it be. But after you put the wax in your hair, kind of comb through to even out all the wax, and then rub it in again. Put ever how much you need. I kind of like my mustache to look kind of natural, and of course I'm doing this way faster than I normally would. And if you do grow a long mustache, what this does, keeps the mustache most of the time out of your hair, so out of your mouth. So if you guys want to grow a mustache, I encourage you to do it. Try it. It's fun. And the whole argument, this is my final word on this, you're not a man if you don't shave, or only men grow beards, or only men use straight razors. Stupidest argument I've ever heard in my life. Guys, if you want to grow a beard and be cool about it. If you want to shave, shave. I don't know, I mean, putting steel to your face and shaving off hair is pretty manly. Growing a beard, it's pretty manly. So, either way, it's pretty manly. So, just do whatever you like, man. Do what, you know, as far as your beard hair goes. If you need to shave for your job, shave. Don't feel bad about it. If you want to grow a beard out, do it. So that's my advice. So the argument, there is no argument on that. So anyway, hope you guys have a blessed week. The next videos I'll be doing will be some shave reviews on soap, several soaps I think, and I'll show you kind of my new setup. I've acquired some of my grandfather's shaving equipment, which is really cool, and I'm excited to show you guys that stuff. And if you guys have any questions in regards to beards or you know, shaving, I'll try to do my best to answer or point you in the right direction. And I want to give 3 dudes some thank yous for beard stuff, and they're on YouTube. All these people I watch are on YouTube. Beard Brand, Beard Fellows, and the Beard Baron. All 3 of those guys have amazing beards, awesome information on beard stuff, and way more in depth and knowledgeable than I am on the issue. So check them out, and they're awesome. And I'll be telling you guys about my giveaway soon. So stay tuned, and hope you have a blessed week.